Hello, hello, hello. Getting this all kicked off. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Good to see you. Oh man, I just love this. We got people in Zoom, we got people in Facebook, we got people in um LinkedIn, we got people on YouTube. I mean, this is just loving, loving, loving. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, as always, we are going to kick off our call with name something that has happened already in 2023 that has been awesome, that you weren't expecting, something that just happened and went really, really well. Please put it in the chat, and I'll call out some of them. Just what is something that has happened this year that you're loving, you were surprised, great that happened, it was awesome. Oh, I love that one. New job. Woohoo. Love it, love it, love it. Got some time for yourself. Yes, yes, we love that. We love that. Oh, got to binge Netflix. Very, very jealous of that. Very jealous of that. Oh, getting in the flow with new projects. Leah, loving it. Awesome. Well, these are some great ones. So glad to have you all on the live show again today. Who the heck am I? I am Ashley Connell, CEO and founder of Prowess Project. And as a reminder, we are here every Wednesday at 1 p.m., where Prowess Project is sharing with potential online business managers how they can, we're sharing different tips, resources, and soon we will be bringing in guests, which I'm really, really, really pumped about. We have a list of different coaches and different consultants who could use OBMs and are going to come in, share what their business is like, what they're doing in it, what their zone of genius, how they think of the visionary and integrator dynamic duo, and what they would need in an OBM. So I love that we are bringing in all these different aspects of and having all these different guests to really give you a well-rounded idea of what an OBM is, what the opportunity is, and what you can be doing to create that reality for yourself. So again, Ashley Connell here, and what is Prowess Project? In a nutshell, we help vet and certify online business managers, and we match them up with coaches and consultants who are looking to scale their business. How did we get started in all of this? Well, the mission is all about helping women return to the workforce. After caregiving, 43% of women leave the workforce to raise their children or care for parents. When they do, they lose out on 37% of their total comp forever. Thought that was ridiculous. Teamed up with the amazing Leah Steinkirk, my integrator, the integrator to my visionary, and we built Prowess Project. So talked to lots of different women who said really their background, it wasn't linear. So they weren't going to go jump back and do a marketing career. They wanted something that was much more well-rounded, and being an online business manager just seemed like the absolute perfect fit. So today's topic is all about what is the one thing that Leah and I hear over and over and over again that is dismissed when going off on this OBM journey. What is the one thing that is dismissed when people go out on this OBM journey? So it's interesting because obviously we talk to a ton of people who are like, hey, what is an OBM? What is an online business manager? And I can't blame them. It's very new, right? We've heard of virtual assistants, we've heard of operations managers, but what is this idea of an OBM? Well, really, it's a business manager who does all of their work online and specifically helps online businesses. So again, the questions that we get are, what skills do I need? What tech do I need to be familiar with? Who will I work for? And I get this now that I understand the psyche of a lot of the women who are coming to us who want to be OBMs, but it's like they want this equation. They want this, hey, I'm going to do X Y, and Z, it is going to then equal me A, B, and C, and I am an OBM, right? And I hear this over and over and over again. Just tell me the things that I need to go do to be this OBM. But what is so interesting to me is, yes, there is a definition of an OBM, and yes, there is typically what an OBM is, but at the end of the day, does it align with your end goal? And that is the one thing that we see that a lot of OBMs who set out on their journey or even are on their OBM journey, they don't have a good idea of what the end goal is. What is the end goal that they want their life to look like, feel like, smell like? What is it from the very beginning of the day to the very end of night? You have to get crystal clear, because once you get clear on that, the rest falls in line, right? The rest falls in line. And I feel like, especially in business, this gets dismissed quite a bit, understanding where you want to be at the very end. And so how do you figure out where you want to be? Well, take a look at your zone of genius. Take a look of where your passion meets your innate talent. What do you want to do every day, all day, that doesn't feel like work? Tie that end to the end goal. But what's so key about understanding and picturing that end goal, once you get that figured out, which that is a whole exercise in itself before you can really start on that journey of the actual skills training, but you need to revisit that end goal over and over and over again and continue building up this dream and getting more and more specific of what that looks like. So then again, you can follow the journey to get there. I think a lot of the time, like I said before, this gets missed, especially in business, because it's too woo-woo, right? It's too like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, surely there's an OBM for Dummies books out there. If there's not, maybe we should write that, Leah. But anyway, surely there's an OBM for Dummies. It will tell me step 1, step 2, step 3, and this is what I'll go do. But what if, as an OBM, maybe you don't want to work with coaches? Maybe your passion is in products, and maybe it's in women-founded clothing brands. So maybe you could be an OBM, maybe not for coaches, but maybe for e-commerce companies. We get a ton of e-commerce companies who are coming to Prowess Project looking for an OBM or looking for an operations manager. So if you're envisioning what that end goal is, maybe you tweak it to what other people are telling you an OBM is, and that is okay. You want to be moving in that direction so that you can, again, build that journey to where you want to be. And remember, I have a mentor who said this, and I absolutely loved it. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Write that down, put that in a big post-it mark, a big sticky note that you have on your desk, what have you, because that is something that you should be thinking about all the time. But how are you going to know if it's a hell yes or a hell no? Does it align with that end idea, that feeling that you have at the end of the day, and that vision that you have created? And I am not talking about like the Instagram BS of like, oh, put it out there and it's all beautiful and the glitters and the stickers and make it all pretty. Yes, you can do that if that works for you and that helps you vision it. But this can be something that's deeply personal. It does not have to be something that's flowery, just something that you're continuously coming back to and really having that dream. So a lot of times I talk about my analogy of the Google Maps and how that app on your phone can be a trigger to you anytime you get in the car to remember where your dream is. And I'm not going to go into that today because I will be sharing a ton of that in our 3-day workshop that kicks off on January 23rd called the OBM Opportunity. And we are talking in outloading for you. And hint, hint, we'll be doing some vision casting, hey, how do you get to your end goal? But it's all about how do you use being an OBM, being an online business manager to soar to 6 figures and really beyond in this business. So again, that is coming up on January 23rd. If you have not registered for that, please, please, please do. Leah, do you mind putting in that link in all of the different chat for the workshop that you can go ahead and get signed up. So, anyway, really thinking about what that end goal is, thinking about what that end experience is, what that end feeling is. And I wanted to share my story of this, just even this year. So when we were talking earlier about like, what is the one amazing thing that happened to you this year? One amazing thing that has happened to me this year, which I would never have expected, is I finally, after working with Leah Steinkirk, I don't know, one of my woo-woo journey guides, finally, after 4 years, I have started manifesting. And I know a lot of you guys are rolling your eyes and you're like, I never thought I would see the day. Hell has frozen over. Ashley Connell is manifesting. But y'all, it works. It absolutely works. And there's a ton of science that goes back to it of how, again, seeing what that end goal is will help you getting crystal clear on the hell's no or the hell yeses of what you're going to go do next and bring you closer to that. So I shared last time in our lives how every time that I'm putting my daughter and going through her bedroom or her bed nighttime routine, I am taking some time to do my 6 points of gratitude for the day. And then also I do some manifesting. I go back to that moment and I take some time and I smile and I feel all those emotions. And so just some things that I'm already seeing. It's January 11th. Some things that I'm already seeing that are coming up. So one of my zone of geniuses that I told myself in 2023 that I wanted to get back to more is the marketing and the promoting Prowess Project and sharing our messages and teaching and really helping both women returning to the workforce as OBMs and coaches and consultants who want to scale really make all of that happen and learn how to do that better and learn how to be integrators and visionaries and work better together. So how do I do that? Well, really it is focusing on marketing more over and over and over again, which again is my zone of genius. And I sent my team or our team a Slack message yesterday just saying how grateful I was because I looked back on the past 8 days of business days that we've had in January, and I've done so much of that. I've gotten to do so much of my zone of genius in the marketing aspect that I absolutely love. And so I thank them for allowing, for helping me make all of that happen. And then also like I was sitting there thinking like, okay, we are going to make massive impact this year in 2023 from an OBM standpoint and a coaching and consulting standpoint. I am going to be so packed with different consult calls and helping these coaches and helping these OBMs that my calendar is going to be absolutely packed. And Leah messaged me yesterday and was like, oh my gosh, Ashley, did another coach just like reach out to you about an OBM? Oh my gosh, Ashley, do we just get another person who signed up for our launch? And so we're seeing this over and over and over again that really we are attracting the right people to come to us. And I just love seeing that. And I am attributing it to the manifestation, which is then giving me that clear path of what to spend my time on and what not to spend my time on. And so it's really just this cycle that I'm seeing. And I know that it can happen for you because I did not believe that it would happen for me. I know that that is something that you need to do on your OBM journey. So again, that is my manifesting story. And I want to add one more thing before we wrap it up. There is a difference between fact finding when you're going to ask people what OBM skills you need and what tech skills you need, and spending time to figure out what you want to be doing. So someone can give you a list of all the different skills that you need to be a typical OBM, but then you look through that list and you decide, this is me, this is not me. This is me, this is not me. I want to do this. This increases my energy. This decreases my energy. And so you can outline all of those different things and create what that vision actually looks like. And then when you're going out to get different clients, focus on the ones who need what you are uniquely designed to deliver, right? And it makes it so much easier. Sometimes you think like, oh, I need to have this wide net, and then I will get all of these clients that will come to us, no, it's actually the opposite. If you're really, really, really specific on who you want to serve, then those people are easier to point out, and you can go to them and start asking, hey, do you need my services? Hey, can I help you with your goals and dreams, etc. So I found that very interesting and something I've been thinking about a lot, but wanted to make that distinction between what is fact finding when you are figuring out, is OBM going to get you to your dream, and what is really figuring out what that dream is and spending the time and energy doing that. All right. So any questions in chat? I went through a ton, and it was quick rapid fire. Any questions out there? Fantastic, fantastic. Yes. Oh, good. I love that you love if it's not a hell. Yes, it's a hell no. I did too. It's a great reminder. Great, great, great reminder. Fantastic. Well, as your last reminder for today, we will be having our workshop on January 23rd, where it is the OBM opportunity. We're going through what the heck is an OBM, who they work for, what the opportunity is, aka what is the earning potential, and you will hear from a potential client and someone who is already an OBM. So I will see you on the 23rd. Thank you, everyone.